So somebody I care about, um, I mentioned to them about my book and would they like to maybe help me edit it, like chapter by chapter or something. And they referred to it as my art. And they were like, well, that's kind of your art, and I totally respect it. Um, they're very busy and I don't think this is really in their wheelhouse, the subject matter of my book. But but it's all about the Bible and the Holy Spirit and all that kind of stuff. And that they're a believer. Like if you ask them, they would tell you, I'm a believer. And but she referred to it as my art. And I liked that. I respected that because I understood how they meant it. And one thing I picked up on, it's just my opinion, is that all prodigy art, like amazing art, whether it's music, acting, movies, or on the canvas, that it's very spiritual. Hang on, I got a video on my other channel I need to load. You've heard about kids that can play the piano at an absurd young age or have amazing artwork. And I believe that's the spirit world moving through them. And I want you to listen to what Paul Simon says here.
Do you have a greatest song or greatest lyric that you ever wrote?
No.
So do you have a greatest song or greatest lyric that you ever wrote? I'm speeding it up to speed things up, but to also, so I don't get a copyright strike. And he says no, and he's going to tell you that song's right there. John Lennon said the same stuff. The spirit world moved right through him, and we all know about, what's that guy's name? Hang on. That video with Bob Dylan, how he made a bargain with it, and about his career and, from a world you can't see. And he did it on 60 Minutes, and they just give you the truth in plain sight. The Mystery Babylonian that was interviewing the Mystery Babylonian acted surprised, like it wasn't all scripted and planned out. But anyway, I digress.
There are a lot of individual lines and songs that I think are lines that I'm particularly proud of or happy with, pleased with, comfortable with.
No favorite riff, none of that.
I would
no favorite, guitar riff or song you wrote or lyric you wrote.
say of the song.
And let's go ahead and slow it down now. I'll speed it up just a little bit.
Songs that came from a mysterious source.
And that's sped up. It sounds normal. He's talking real slow. So the songs came from, what did he just say? A mysterious source?
A mysterious source where you feel, it's a bit of a cliche, as Robbie Robertson had.
It's a bit of a cliche, yeah, because I've seen it attributed to John Lennon and many others.
Actually said to me, oh yeah, you're a conduit.
You're a conduit to what? To the spirit world. And of course, sheep, once they get the call, they're conduits to the Holy Spirit world. Every single thing of human existence is of the spirit world. You're either of your father, the devil, as Jesus said in John 8:44, or you're of the Holy Spirit. It's one or the other. It says in Ephesians 6:12, your enemies are not flesh and blood. It's principalities. It's the spirit world. And again, Jesus said to the scribes and Pharisees that would eventually put him to death, you're of your father, the devil. And lost sheep have their demons and they're dealing with devils until they get the call. Like Paul, whose name was Saul when he was killing Christians, or like me when I was the fornicating astrologer, world religion, Rome, celebrating pagan holidays and fornicating and smoking funny cigarettes and getting drunk and, like promiscuous life and all that kind of stuff. But you're either in one spirit, and that's why Jesus and all his miracles was casting out demons, because all of his miracles were parallels to us. Eyes, the blind, the deaf, the dumb, eyes to see the truth, ears to hear the truth, the mouth to speak the truth. the leprosy, healing the leper. Leprosy was a form of sin in the Old Testament. So he heals us from our sin. Cast out demons. Yes, he gets rid of those devils, those demons that we have. I digress.
Yeah, right,
You know, there is something,
right.
you know, you're a conduit.
Yeah, right.
You know, there is something where you feel as if the music is coming through you.
The music is coming through you.
You're a part of it, but it's not starting with you. It's coming from somewhere and it comes through you. If I,
So from the spirit world, it comes. And see, that's what happens to the sheep. And 99.9% of all sheep on the earth are lost. For some reason, I'm in hope of that I got this calling to do stuff that's most people, they see it, they're like, I dig what he's saying here, but other stuff, he loses me. I don't understand it. Or I like his Bible teaching. I like the way he explains the Bible. He explains the Bible in a very unique way, but it's in truth. And it's not the way these churches around here teach it. So on and so forth. That's grace. That's a gift. And what was Paul Simon's fate? When he won all the Graceland. Because their world is an upside down version of our world.
I think back of 3 big examples of that. The first one was The Sound of Silence.
So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on that everything is of the spirit world. And yeah, that's about it. All right, love you.